fun environment to be able to go to school. I can't let people be up on their desks. It's non-stop messing with each other. Back to it again. It's small. I take one look at it and I'm like, nah, I don't want to be around these kids. If I were your employer, I'd be looking for the first reason to get you out. Now, surely I'm not the only one in your life speaking to you about this. I'm looking around the room, there's not a single one of you. And I bet you every one of you in this room, at some point in time, has been chewed by another person, made fun of by another person, or you feel small about something. There's some aspect of your life that you don't feel all that confident about. I promise you that's the case, because we're all that way. And I have a feeling it wouldn't be too hard for me to find out what that soft spot is for you. And if I started belittling you over it, it would hurt. You can act like it doesn't, but it would. Pretty soon nobody feels safe around each other. You don't feel safe around me. I can't stand being around you. What kind of environment is that for a place to learn? It's no place. It's not a place I'd want I would never in a million years want my son to be sitting in this classroom.
What are you sitting there one now?
Matthew, listen to my words. And I have a feeling if parents took a little view of what's happening in first period class, maybe asking for you to be removed out of it as well. This is the environment you gentlemen created. Why is being alive for some of you justification to make fun of each other? Is this a cultural thing? Is this a culture war that I'm battling against? Like, is it somehow you're born into a community and you can't help yourselves but to chew each other? I didn't grow up that way. Actually, we did mess with each other. But it never got in the way of learning. It never fell into chaos anywhere. We shut our mouths and our teachers told us to. We had kids that bullied each other. That kind of stuff happened. I don't necessarily put chewing in the same category as bullying, but it's as damaging to the environment. I don't remember it being like that when I was little. So is this a cultural thing?
No.
You do it now, boy.
Well,
People
It
get
is a
mad.
cultural thing.
People get mad. What you trying to say, like it's racist?
I'm saying is it a cultural thing? It has nothing to do with race.
was you born with
It's
it?
part of my life.
Because we have chewing coming from all races here at Franklin BPA. So I'm asking you, is it some sort of behavior that you gentlemen are teaching one another that I don't understand because I'm not coming from the same background as you?
Our generation is different from your generation.
And let me ask you, why is it that some students from Benny Franklin BPA don't have this habit of chewing and some do? Is it a cultural thing?
No, because they're not creative.
Okay, so if it's the way that we grow up, it is a cultural thing. So what I'm asking you then, gentlemen, is are you getting the most out of your young lives by doing that type of behavior if it's a cultural thing?
No.
I mean,
Because, hold on. Think my questions through before we interrupt. Because there's plenty of kids that come to this school that don't have that habit of chewing each other. But they come here and they're exposed to it. They're dealing with it. They have to hear it. We have half of this class that's not. They're not in the habit of chewing each other. I've never heard some of the kids. There's half of this class I've never heard chew. I've never seen once somebody have to get all tough because they didn't like the kind of chew that just came out of somebody's mouth. It's all a performance. It's all a big, oh, you did. Oh, I'm All that garbage I see all the time is just silly stuff I do. It's just, don't point your finger, you do it yourself. Point your back at yourself. I saw you do it like 3 times this morning. Well, Levandre, all of it is play is what I'm talking about.
Okay, somebody else.
Oh!
Let me know if you can't fight.
I know that it's play.
What's up?
So you
I
started
get it.
stuff again, Matthew. Chill
Shut
out.
up.
Cuz. You be like telling us to be quiet. You be telling me to be quiet, but you guys starting it.
Be quiet. Oh, you do be starting.
Okay. That is, I agree, part of the problem.
Jesus.
Shut up.
Because there's, this is what I'm,
It's happening right now.
Because you just started. He just
He
started.
said throw that wrong. Exactly, you just started. Oh, back off.
My voices aren't powerful enough.
You got a snap. You got a snap. You got a snap.
so, that demonstrated my point perfectly. So Matthew's like, if it's all fun, why don't you just let us do it? Because of that. Now, on top of that, let's multiply a moment like we're having right now, where we have to stop to address relationships, behavior, and you just don't get it. Get that necklace back for sure. Next time I see it out, it's going downstairs. Right? Instead of addressing the content. You snatch those opportunities away from yourself, you snatch those opportunities away, sit down, away from each other, and it's all a big joke. It's all a massive joke for everybody. And so if it is a cultural thing, I wonder if it is a specific culture that will suffer in this country.
I'm not getting it.
If it's a cultural thing, Matthew, there are many races within this culture of chewing that we're seeing here at Franklin VPA. It is not one race, but it is seeming to me to be a cultural thing that's being brought here.
I'm not understanding what you mean by culture.
Every race too, the behaviors, the things you learn, the mannerisms, this is just what we do with each other. I imagine this is what a bus ride home is like for a lot of you. That it's not like that. Okay. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that in the culture that I grew up in. And it's not like that.
Compressed girls.
It's not like that for all people that are coming here to Franklin VPA.
Well, I don't do that on the bus.
Of course.
I'm lying, someone.
And some of you, it's not. Look. My thoughts are that if it's
Salute.
Yeah.
if it's coming from people
Let me see that.
who are choosing to do that with their time instead of devoting themselves to their study, to me it makes sense that it would be those same people that are suffering academically. And to me it would make sense that it's those same people that might, I don't know, find themselves needing to be in an intense